This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Starting on the 1st of December 2025, travelers to and from Nigeria will be required to pay a security levy of $11.05. The new levy is a tax officially known as the Advanced Passenger Information System (APIS) and increases the existing security levy to $31.50, approximately 41,140 naira per flight ticket. Joining the conversation this morning is Wole Shadari. Mr. Shadari is an aviation analyst. Good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us on the conversation.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you with us. Mr. Shadari, can you talk to us just very quickly about the reactions from insiders in the aviation sector to this new tax?
Thank you very much. This is a discussion that has been on for some time. But starting from December, passengers are going to pay more for security fee. It used to be $20, but it's now going to be about $31 from December. This is a huge disincentive to air travel in the sense that Nigeria ranks as one of the three countries with the highest taxes in aviation.
My apologies, Mr. Shadari, for interrupting you. I wonder if you can adjust your position. We can't hear you very clearly.
Okay, can you hear me now?
This is a lot better. Let's go on.
Okay. I said this is a very big disincentive to air travel in the sense that this will further compound the woes of air travelers because it also speaks to what we have been saying all along, that air travelers is equally active charges, the federal charges travelers are exposed to in the country. And currently, Nigeria pays about the highest when it comes to the taxes they are charged. This does not augur well because air travel, we are beginning to make air travel look as revenue generation. Whereas, according to International Civil Aviation Organization, the regulatory body, global regulatory body of aviation globally, sees aviation as not as revenue generation, but as a way of making little money to put back into the sector. This will invariably make air travel to be very, very expensive. And I wonder why it is coming now when the passenger traffic is very, very low at the moment. So we do not know the reason why government decided to do this at this moment.
So, Mr. Shadari, we understand that this is an existing tax already, right? So it's just an increase that we've recorded. And if we follow the pattern or the trend that we've seen since 2023, government agencies keep coming out and they'll talk about the realities of the economy and all that business as a justification for increasing taxes. In this particular regard, would the increase be justified if you consider that the cost of operations across the board seem to have increased? But we're also juxtaposing that with the fact that the exchange rate has also stabilized largely this year.
I don't think it has anything to do with exchange rate. Rather, we should be asking ourselves what government has done with the enormous charges of taxes that we have that exist. Currently, we have over 30. The airlines have over 30, 40 taxes that they pay in this same aviation industry. And who are they going to pass this to? They are going to pass this burden to the passengers. And if you just oppose it with what is happening all over the world, you'll find out that aside from revenue making, we are not really seeing the effect of these taxes on the infrastructure in the aviation industry. Yes, the government is trying its best to provide infrastructure, but it's not commensurate with a huge amount of money that the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria and the airlines are collecting. So, and people have asked you, why are tickets very, very expensive in Nigeria? This is one of the results of why tickets are very, very expensive. And this will make people to leave this country and fly to Ghana uh, uh, for their trips. Because if you look at the fares in Ghana from Lagos to Nigeria, from Lagos to London, compared to Accra to London, you find out that it's far cheaper to travel through Accra than to travel to Nigeria. You're going to save a lot of money. And the country, on the long run, is going to lose because this money will not come to the government. This money will go to Ghana or neighboring countries. So, and a lot of people are really traveling not through Nigeria, but through Ghana because they know they're going to save a lot of money, close to $1,000, which is a lot of money. So you look at the damage you're doing to air travel, you look at the damage you're doing to tourism, you look at the damage you're doing even to the airlines themselves because these charges are beginning to be very, very expensive. Yes, I agree that these charges are still in existence, but adding to it does not really make any sense. If you ask any other person in the aviation industry, they will tell you that this shouldn't be. It's going to be a very big expense to air travel in Nigeria. And when you add more taxes and put more pressure on passengers, definitely the passenger traffic will drop. A lot of people will not take to air travel. People who normally travel, 3-4 times a year, we decide to travel once in a year because of the high cost. Our tickets are very expensive, and this is one of the reasons why tickets are very expensive in Nigeria. And the reason definitely the airlines will put this on the passengers. The passengers will be the ones to pay.
So
the burden will be on the passengers. So I don't think is the right thing to do at this moment.
Right. Mr. Shadari, as we wrap this conversation, back in 2010, the former director of the NCAA, Dr. Harold Demoran, introduced the $20 security levy. Now, the current administration, which is led by Captain Chris Najomo, says that this new levy, this $11.05, is aligning Nigeria with international best practices. But in just looking through the information that's available, both the $20 by the previous head of the NCAA and this one carry the same name in terms of it being called the Advanced Passenger Information System. I wonder if there really is a difference. Are we seeing a new tax different from what was introduced back?
I don't think there's difference in the security levy anywhere. Whatever name you call it, it's still tax security levy. So I do not know what the DJ is talking about. Maybe we are engaging for him to explain, but I doubt if the explanation will really, sit down with anybody because it's still the same thing. In summary, it is called security levy. So I don't think it aligns with international global practice. Yes, I agree that yes, countries impose taxes to, on security or whatever, but what is the essence of what fund is collecting as passenger service charge, as the ticket charge? This should have been built into it. It's like, we are taking layers of, so many layers of taxes and calling it different when it should have been put into the $100 that fund charges, each passenger at the airport. So having so many names, in fact, there was a time they were even planning to introduce what is it called, baggage fee. That if you want to travel, they will charge you extra for the baggage at the conveyor belt and for maintenance of conveyor belt and others. This is duplication of taxes, duplication of charges. And I do not think Nigerians will travel, but the numbers will definitely reduce. The numbers are reducing because a lot of people cannot afford to travel internationally. And some of the people who can afford to travel internationally look at the alternatives. You go to Accra because they're going to save more than $1,000. So all the charges that should have put to us is going to Ghana and is going to some other countries. So it's quite unfortunate that we're having that now and increasing the burden of travelers at this moment.
Mr. Shadari, thank you very much for your time and expertise on this conversation. Wale Shadari is an aviation analyst who joined us to speak on the announcement by Nigeria's Civil Aviation Authority that starting on the 1st of December 2025, travelers to and from Nigeria will be paying an $11.5 or $11.05 security levy that will be effective on any ticket issued from the 1st of December this year. You're still listening to Radio Now 95.3 FM Lagos. We urge you to stay tuned. In a few short moments, we'll be turning the spotlight onto a brand and a business on Brands Now. Do stay with us.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.